With only 1 week left until the Japanese release of Dragon Ball Super Superhero, there has been dozens of leaks and spoilers coming out about the movie from tons of credible sources. We've been hearing rumors about Android 21, rumors about Cell, rumors about all sorts of different things that I've already talked about in the past, so today I wanted to talk about something new. Today's topic is going to revolve around those leaked titles for the movie's original soundtrack, but unlike other YouTubers, I'm not going to break down each of those titles to figure out the film's plot. That is a discussion for another day. Instead, I want to take a look at one particular title and theorize what it means for a certain character, and how his character arc will develop throughout the entire movie. I'm InnovativeJdawg, and if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for any and all things Dragon Ball. With that being said, I do want to warn you guys that there will be potential spoilers in this video. I'll be talking about information that has been provided by credible sources, so it's most likely true. If you don't want to be spoiled, I recommend clicking off the video and coming back later. But if you're open to any and all spoilers, let's get right into it. Now at first, I wasn't planning on making this video because I'll admit Gamma 2 has been the least interesting of the two Gamma androids to me up until this point. There's not really a reason why, I've just gravitated more towards Gamma 1. However, I was watching Geekdom 101's recent livestream the other day where he went over all the soundtrack titles and shared some secret information about stuff that we'll see in the movie, and while watching his stream, I was inspired to make this discussion video. If you want to watch his entire stream, I'll leave a link to it down in the description. To put it bluntly, at one point in the stream, Geekdom says that not every new character dies in the movie, meaning that there's at least one of the new characters who survives past the credits, and could potentially come back in a future story. He doesn't say who it is, he doesn't say how many of them survive, but him giving that little tidbit of info inspired me to take a second glance at those leaked soundtrack titles, and after doing so, it clicked with me that maybe he's talking about Gamma 2. Maybe Gamma 2 is the character who lives and goes off to do his own thing and become his own superhero, hence the title of the movie. At first I was thinking that both the Gamma androids die during the movie, or at the very least they get absorbed into the final villain to make him much more powerful, and then that would be the end of them. But turns out that might not be the case. Track number 17, titled Gamma 2's Resolve, makes it sound like Gamma 2 turns his back on Gamma 1 and the Red Ribbon Army to help stop the final villain. Maybe he was going to sacrifice his life or something for the greater good, and then that would be the end of Gamma 2. But now knowing that one of these new characters survives the movie, that changes my whole perspective on the final battle. Now moving forward, take this with a grain of salt though, because like I said, this is just me speculating. It makes a whole lot of sense for Gamma 2 to get sucked into his superhero persona throughout the movie, realize the wrongdoings of the Red Ribbon Army, and break apart from them so he can help Gohan and Piccolo save the day. If either of the two Gamma androids were to change sides, Gamma 2 would make the most sense because of what we already know about both their personalities. Gamma 1 is the more stone-cold serious one, and Gamma 2 is the quirky and fun android who strikes superhero poses whenever he gets the chance. From what we've seen of the movie so far, it's told to us that Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 were created by the Red Ribbon Army as part of a new wave of androids meant to bring the army back to power. We're led to believe that both Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 have been programmed to act like superheroes, calling themselves as such whenever they fight against potential threats such as Gohan and Piccolo. But we don't really know much about their motivations outside of that. They're being told to act like superheroes, but as we can clearly tell, they're anything but, because they kidnap little girls and are part of a master plan that could end up destroying the planet. In my eyes, it would be really interesting for both of these characters to grow and develop throughout the movie, learning about who the real heroes are and who the real villains are as the story progresses. They'd be able to see the flaws in their actions, and because the two Gamma androids have such different personalities, their motivations would ultimately collide and we'd see them break apart from each other for what they believe in. Gamma 1 takes his role as a Red Ribbon soldier quite seriously, so even if he were to realize it's wrong to do what he's doing, he's super loyal to Magenta and Dr. Hito to the point that he doesn't care who he fights or who he kills. He's gonna be a loyal soldier no matter what. Gamma 2, on the other hand, leans closer to the I fight for peace because I'm a hero type of mentality. His heroic personality would give him the chance to learn from his mistakes, and because we see him go up against real heroes, such as Gohan and Piccolo, he'd be given the chance to learn what it means to be a real one and not a fake one. Now, I have heard a lot of people say that by the end of the movie, Pan will be looking up to her father as a real superhero. He's the one who came to rescue her and fought off the bad guys after all. I really like that mentality, and I think it's a great theme for the entire movie because it gives off a warm and lighthearted vibe. Pan's perspective on the older characters and being able to see their heroic actions for what they truly are is such a great concept, but I feel like it's just one part of the puzzle. For a movie titled Superhero, it seems to me like there's a bunch of different things coming into play to make that movie title make sense. You've got Gohan, who is the legitimate superhero, going to rescue his daughter and save the day like any regular superhero would. And then you've got Pan, who is portrayed as the one being saved. She's the one who sees what a real superhero looks like. But then you've got Gamma 2, who can complete the puzzle by being that third perspective on what being a superhero means. If Gohan is the face value representation of a superhero, and Pan is the outsider's perspective looking at the greatness of that superhero, then Gamma 2's character arc is about him discovering what it truly means to be a superhero. He's the one who learns from his wrongdoings and manages to redeem himself at the very end when it matters most. Throughout the movie, Gamma 2 will learn what it means to sacrifice things for the greater good, and he learns to make up for his decisions by doing the right thing because that's who he wants to be. He wants to be a real hero. He doesn't want to be that loyal soldier to an evil organization, he wants to be the hero who fights for justice and for what is right. Gamma 2, in my eyes, will go through a with great power comes great responsibility type of story arc throughout Dragon Ball Superhero, and by the end of the final battle, he will redeem himself and get the chance to walk away a changed man. Of course, this theory of mine might be debunked in a week when the movie releases and Gamma 2 ends up dying, but it's a character arc that I wanted to talk about in detail, and hopefully it turns out to be true. It would be really cool if Gamma 2 survives the superhero story and we see him later on whenever the anime returns. For all we know, maybe he joins up with the Galactic Patrol to go and save the rest of the universe, or maybe he ends up creating his own version of the Pride Troopers for Universe 7. Anything could happen. There's a lot of potential for Gamma 2's character moving forward if he survives, and now that I've explained a potential character arc for him, I'm definitely more invested in the character heading into the movie, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. So with that in mind, what do you think will happen to Gamma 2? Will he go through that heroic character arc, or will he end up being killed in the movie? If he survives, what do you want to see him do in the future? Leave your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion. I would love to hear all your ideas, so please comment, and while you're at it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button to help push this video into YouTube's algorithm. The more likes this video has, it's more likely that other Dragon Ball fans will see this video too, and it gives me an idea of how much you enjoyed today's content. While you're at it, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon. That way, you'll be able to see whenever I upload a new video. If you're a fan of all things Dragon Ball, you'll definitely want to stick around because I make a ton of content ranging from reviews, discussions, speculation videos, and so much more. So I would definitely appreciate it if you guys stuck around. As always though, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I will be seeing all of you Dragon Ball fans later. See ya!